What is the difference between a sublet and assignment for a lease? We touched on this a little bit in a previous AMA, and I think that's how this question came up. If you had an apartment when you were in college, maybe you were going to take a semester off, but you had a year-long lease. So you might find someone to take over your rent for you. In most cases, this would be a sublet because you would probably want to come back maybe for the summer or the next semester. In which case, the person who's covering for your rent just steps in and takes over for a little while. But if anything goes wrong, they don't pay their rent, or they trash the place, or the police show up, the landlord is going to come after you, the person who originally signed the lease, because it's just a sublet. And then if you need to go after the person who's subletting from you, that's your job. The landlord doesn't care. So the benefits of a sublet is it's really easy. The landlord is more likely to say yes to a sublet because they know they can still go after you if there's a problem with the tenant. But sometimes you might not want that. Maybe you just want to say, I'm going to walk away. Someone's going to take over for me. I want them to step into my shoes, and they're going to be the ones to be responsible for the future. Just get me out. That is an assignment. An assignment means all of my responsibilities, all of my benefits, I'm transferring to you, and then you get to stand in my shoes, and I'm going to just get out of the picture entirely. So that is an assignment, and assignments usually are nicer if you want to just get out. Your landlord might not like that as much, and they might say, well, not unless they can pass the tenant application and the background check and all those things. However, we use assignments for a lot more than just leases. So, for example, I deal with people who get intellectual property benefits. They get licensing fees, book royalties, things like that. And they might want to transfer that benefit onto someone else. And so that would be an assignment. So they can say, I'm going to assign this contract to that other person. When someone's buying or selling a business, we commonly do this. We assign a warranty, for example. So assignment means that the person who was in the middle is out of the picture now. The person who is taking over, they go directly between the landlord and themselves. There's no in-between person. Just want to remind you, subscribe so that you get to see our future announcements. Thank you so much. See you again in 2 weeks.